Nvidia's CEO, Jensen Huang, said that the future's richest won't be the ones who build AI. It'll be the ones who know how to talk to it. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to show you how to talk to it. And I've got a great hack here. This is a major hack. And I'm going to break down how to talk to ChatGPT and AI in such a way that you always get the absolute best results. I'm just going to go through some things here on the screen. He also said AI will create more millionaires in the next 5 years than the entire internet boom produced in 20 years. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Mike Gowans. We won the Skool games. We built a Skool community up to 144,000 a month. We have another Skool community that's currently doing 70,000 a month. Right now, I've got a Skool community that we're building up. It's called Make Once AI Studio. It's basically AI tools for course creators. You can check that out in the description. So here's the crazy thing. If you knew a genius of all things and you were trying to figure something out, you were trying to come up with an answer to something, the best thing you could do is, instead of trying to come up with a question to ask it, like you hear about prompting and things like that, the thing you want to do is you want to ask AI what to ask it. I mean, just think about this for a second. If you know that the answer depends on the quality of the question, and the people that get the best answers make the most money, have the most success, wouldn't you just ask it what to ask it? So that's the hack. And I'm going to show you and demonstrate this for you, but it's like knowing what you want and then outsourcing the how to ask part to AI, and you leverage with this. It's kind of silly to not do something where you could ask AI first, like what it thinks about it. If it's smarter than all humans and it can do this, it can give you outsized returns with high leverage so much quicker than you'd imagine. All you want to do is literally just ask it what to ask it. First thing that you need to know is you need to know what you want. So if we're looking at an equation here, you need to know X, okay? What is it that you want to know? Maybe it's, how do I create a Skool community landing page or about page that is going to have high conversion? So instead of saying, how do I create a high converting Skool about page? What you want to do is ask it what to ask it to get what you want. So let's take a look at this. What can I ask you so that you give me the best Skool about page that will convert best based on what is working best out there? Here's an inside hack on the hack. So here we're asking it, what can I ask you? Okay, so we're asking it what to ask it. But then what I like to do is I even like to make this prompt very good. So what I do is I'll hold down Shift, hit Enter twice, and then I'll say, make this prompt perfect. So what it will do is it's going to make this prompt perfect. It says, what specific information do you need from me in order to create the highest converting Skool about page possible? One that's modeled after the best performing about pages out there and tailored to my exact audience, offer, and positioning. This way, you're not just asking for the best about page, you're prompting me, or AI, it says, to pull proven high performing examples. So you're not reinventing the wheel. Extract context from audience, offer, style, positioning to make it personal. Engineer for conversion. Do you want me to go a step further and build you a Skool about page intake template, the exact questions you should answer once, so I can spit out perfect about pages for any of your communities? Basically, I can take this right here and I can put this prompt inside of ChatGPT, and I'm going to start off with way better than I would just trying to come up with something on my own. Let's go back before I even do that, and let me take this out of here. And watch this. If I just ask it what to ask it, and I do that, here's what happens. This is a major hack, by the way. You see all these prompt engineers out there, you see all these things like that. All you have to do is ask it what to ask it. Help me nail the core promise and transformation. Clear outcome. What to ask me for an about page that actually converts. I can say, what can I prompt you with so that you give me the perfect Skool community about page that will convert? Give me a prompt to copy and paste back into this chat. Have it tell you what question to ask it. So it's going to kick out this prompt here. Here you go. You would have never came up with this type of prompt yourself. Let's examine this prompt real quick. First, it says, you're a world-class school community strategist and direct response copywriter. So that's huge right away. What are you doing? You're telling it what it is. Then we're giving it a job. Then we're giving it context. What it's doing is it's asking here for me to insert my target audience in here. It's asking me what's the main purpose here. So what's the transformation or outcome that I want somebody to get? And then insert school community name here. And then offer details, insert what's included. Tone, clear, bold, persuasive, modern, simple. Task, write a headline, write a 2-sentence hook, bullet, and then the output, deliver a finished about page in ready to paste text form. Also give me 3 alternative headline options for A/B testing. This is the actual prompt now that you would just copy, paste it back into ChatGPT. It also says, want me to also pre-fill this in with your current school setup? It knows my different school communities here. It wouldn't make me go through all the rigmarole of filling this out. What you can do is you can just paste this back in here now. You go in here and you're just going to replace what it says in between these brackets. Insert your core audience here. So I'm going to put online business owners and course creators. The main promise, escape the night, Okay, I'll put in build scalable digital products, escape time from, okay, that's pretty good. So I'll just leave this in here. And then the name of the school community, I'll put that. Okay, so make once AI studio, and then insert what's included. I already have my about page created, but I'll put in there weekly workshops, AI agents and tools to build their online business faster, easier, and better. It has programs and training on how to use AI to create recurring income online. There we go. So I filled out what it wanted there. Now let's see what it does. So make once, earn forever with AI. This community is for online business owners, course creators who are tired of trading time for money. If you want to build a scalable the benefits, positioning, call to action, 3 alternative headlines. So just like that, you're going to get a better about page for your school community than you would if you'd have just asked it to make a school community. And that's what a lot of people do, is they just treat AI or ChatGPT, if you will, like it's like a search engine, right? They just put in this like same kind of request that they would put into Google to try to get a question answered. So let's look at a different example here. So let's change out the want here. Let's say that you just want to figure out how to come up with a YouTube video. So what we want is a YouTube video. Let's go back to ChatGPT now and say, what prompt can I give you so that you outline the perfect YouTube video for me based on what my audience is saying they want the most. Here's a little hack then. So it's going to give me that. It says you're a world-class YouTube strategist and direct response copywriter. Your job, outline the perfect YouTube video that speaks directly to my audience. It's wanting my audience. So I'm going to say, based on what you know about Make Once AI Studio, define who my ideal audience is. So it's going to define now who my ideal audience is. Core desires, goal of the video, format, interview style, solo teaching, conversational, story driven. It's asking me to fill those things in. And then core identity, online business owners, coaches, consultant, course creators who are already selling knowledge but feel stuck in the time for money trap. Okay, they're already making some money. I can give it this and I can just stick that in that prompt. So what I can do, since we're in the same chat here, is I can say, insert that information into the prompt you just gave me above, and then run that prompt for the YouTube video. Perfect. So YouTube video package for Make One Studio AI, core ideas. And it even highlighted which one it would go with. So it put a star. So it gave me all these title ideas, but then it gave me a star by the one they think would be the most ideal. And then hook script. So it gave me a hook script. it gave me a full outline here. Pretty amazing, right? It gives you all of this here. And now it's even given me like descriptive first line options, thumbnail concepts. You would not get this if you just started blabbing into ChatGPT here and hoping that it would just like kick something out like this. This is incredible. What you can actually do, like this video that I'm doing right now, what we're going to do when we get done with it is I'll transcribe this video. We'll take the transcript, we'll stick it into ChatGPT, and we'll say, here, based off this transcript, create, YouTube description, tags, titles, thumbnail ideas. Then we'll even tell it to come up with, videos that could piggyback off of this one. And then I can even say, what could I do to improve this video? I can even say, with this video, can you cut out, use the timestamps, can you cut out where the most important, 30 to 45 second shorts would be out of this video. And then we would have shorts that link back to that long form video. The key here, like I said, is just asking it what to ask it. At any time, you can literally go to it and you can say above it. So you could write what you want to write in here and then right above it, leave a space here. Okay, leave a space. And then right above it, right here with a colon after it, just say, make this prompt perfect. So it'll take what you're trying to come up with right here, it'll redesign it, and then it'll turn it into a proper prompt. And then you could say, am I asking you the right things to get what I want here? Just always remember that from now on, in any situation where you go, I don't know what to do, you can go to ChatGPT and say, here's what's going on. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. What can I ask you so that I can get the answer to this question? Instead of just asking it for the answer, ask it what to ask it to get the answer. Because again, remember, the quality of your answer is going to be determined by how you ask the question. That's the real leverage here. And like he said, the future's richest won't be the ones who build AI. It'll be the ones who know how to talk to it. And instead of just watching people get rich around AI, you can go down in the description and you can check out Make One Studio. The price goes up every 100 members to keep the quality of the group really high. But in Make One's AI Studio, I teach you how to use ChatGPT. I teach you how to use it to make more money. I teach you how to make things go faster, how to build your business quicker, more clean. This AI and ChatGPT has literally leveled the playing field. And you know why? Because now it doesn't matter what you know. It matters, do you know how to get the machine that knows everything to give you the information in an organized, manageable way that's concise, so that you can curate it and then deliver it back to somebody. The online education game is literally only going to get better and better and better. People are dropping out of colleges left and right, and the online education is going to massively continue to disrupt the college and the school. And so you can be a part of this, right? It's supposed to just grow massively by, this next 5-year wave, right? It's just online education, course creation, things like that. I couldn't tell you a better thing to go focus on if you want to be a part of that than knowing how to leverage AI and actually talk to it. So instead of watching people get rich with this AI thing and building AI softwares and all this stuff, just learn how to communicate with it so that in any scenario that you're in, you can actually get the answer that you need to progress, to move forward. But then you have to do the thing of actually doing it. Let me know, what are some things that you're thinking about using this for now after watching this video? Comment down below, ask any questions that you have. We're going to be documenting how we're building a $5 million per year recurring revenue business live here on YouTube. And we're going to use your questions to build our next video. And everything that I'm going to be talking about going forward here is how to use AI, ChatGPT, how to use it to grow an online business even more successfully, faster, easier, better, leveraged, so that you can, save the one thing you can't get more of, which is time. Learn how to speak to this thing and just know that all you have to do in any scenario is ask it what to ask it, and then put that in there and tell it to make it even better, make the prompt better. And this will put you years ahead of anybody else that's just in there jibble-jabbling it like it's a Google search engine. Probably a video popping up here on the screen afterwards. Go check that out. Hit me up in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.